So we in here, you know what I'm saying? It's the day. It's May 28th. The Potion EP is in stores right now. I'm the one and only king, you know what I'm saying? It's this nigga Billy V. And shit.
What up, though?
You know what I'm saying? The executive producer on the joint. We at the crib. We just want to have a little listening session, check the joint out, you know what I mean? And go ahead and get a feel for how, you know, how this motherfucker felt. Probably talk some shit about the process of making these motherfuckers and shit like that. We just floating around listening to this motherfucker and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all go ahead, tap in, comment, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you talking about and shit. And, you know, we'll say something to keep up with you. Let me go ahead and get this on the screen here so I can see y'all comments and shit. Real quick. You know what I'm saying? This look like it right here. Yeah, hold on, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You bitches make that noise like that, though?
Boom. Alright. Yeah, we in there. So I can see y'all comments. Shit like that. Hold on, I got y'all.
This nigga Reese called me.
What's that, Tyrese?
Yeah, I take his call.
Boom. Got it right there. Alright, bet. We in here, so we gonna start this motherfucker up like this here. This nigga gonna call this nigga Tyrese in the middle of the show as if it's important, y'all.
Well, what did you want?
These types of niggas, man.
Yep. All right.
I wasn't even gonna call that nigga, but we in a full-fledged show. I'm not even gonna answer my phone. I wish I'd have told your dumb ass that before we started. This motherfucker, man. You gotta give this nigga a whole script, cause this is a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like he don't already know better. You know what I'm saying? This is a nigga. But this my nigga, so it is what it is. He just one of them niggas. But
we finna drink.
Dude, let's get up in this motherfucker.
We finna drink.
Let's see, one. Yeah. Yeah, when I first heard this beat, I was like, oh, nigga, that's me all day. I was like, man, this motherfucker might be the intro. This shit so hard, nigga. I was like, oh, I gotta get on this shit.
When I was,
all right, but have a shine.
When I was making this beat, I was really thinking like anthem. You know what I mean? I was thinking just anthem, some type of anthem.
Yeah. That's that day of business. Them bastards been killing niggas, fuck. Been leaving that out for now. Now what it is, man.
Right.
You know what time it is. I believe when this nigga first heard when I spit on this bitch, this nigga was like, God damn. He's like, no nigga, that's a bitch what's happening.
Right. That nigga flipped the script on a nigga. I'm like, what?
Right here. Different niggas say you better gotta prove it. Can't nobody see me in the music. Get a little beat and go stupid. Now I think I niggas really feeling me. I hit a motherfucker, make it sweat, little bit of feed. I done made a track to the benefit. And the motherfucker that really feed. That was a motherfucking, that was a sheer, straight out the gate motherfucking nigga, bitch was had it. That's the I'm back joint. You know what I'm saying? Let niggas know.
That's that.
I'm talking that shit.
Right. That's that. Here it come.
But I'm still this nigga that can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that track was about. Let's see. Flowers. when he sent me that track, I knew I was gonna do something special to that. I just didn't know what it was gonna be. You know, when I finally sat down with that shit and was sitting, I was like, damn, I want to make this one of the meaningful tracks. Plus it got that real melodic slow tone during the hook spot. I don't even want to put a hook on there. I want to just talk and let that bitch ride. You know what I'm saying? Let motherfuckers really feel that shit. Like if you on a highway, you driving like 45 minutes to an hour wherever you going and shit, and that shit pop on, this type of shit, you hear that shit, be like, man, run that back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's where I was going with Flowers, you know what I'm saying? Plus, it was like after that intro and the bitch was happening part, it had to be like, okay, now let's get into to the real spice of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Flowers. Welcome to the potion. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear, but I can hear this. I'm finna turn it off. Without a doubt, a question. Let's go.
Cutting this down.
Flowers.
I really did. When I made this beat, I didn't really know what to think. You turned this motherfucker into something else, man. I'm telling you, because I really made it just to be making it, and it's always a beat that you don't think about or don't like. The motherfucker be like, oh, go back, let me get that one. I'd be like,
that's that joint.
That one?
Yeah, that's that joint for them. Yeah. We got Justice for Floyd, but that wasn't enough. And if dude would have walked away, we'd have been tearing shit up. Trying to put up on cash, y'all niggas that we don't need. Y'all can kiss my ass. I got to really vent that political shit. Fight Corona, and ain't nobody paid. Step up on us. Oh man. Beverly died. My condolences, here y'all go. Flowers. Yeah. My condolences, here y'all go. Flowers. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, I got to really talk my shit on this joint here, man.
Right.
And got to dedicate something. I didn't know it was going to be like a dedication joint. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was going to be like dedicating this verse to this verse.
Right.
Now then of course I had to say something to the niggas, so I was like, last but not least. My project niggas. Whipping something fast. Raising all of their kids. Talking shit. Duck. Trying to make it home to where the bullshit stop. Getting it how they live. Yeah, so that shit, like I said, when I made that, I was proud of that song. I came out the studio and I immediately let like 2 or 3 of my niggas hear it. That's like, yeah, that's my new favorite joint. Like, and I was like, damn, because they listen to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? The conscious, common type of rap, not common. Like I mean, common sense. The rap, you know, type of rap and shit that's like slum and. You know, niggas like that, they listen to them niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, when I had did that beat, I really didn't think nobody was gonna pick it. I hadn't even did it for that reason.
That's crazy.
So when you picked it, I was like, I think I was trying to get you to pick something else. I was like, nah, man.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, man, nah, I want that one. I'm like, man, come on. That one, he was like, man, just send this. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I sent it. I sent it like different than what it was when you finally finished it.
Right.
You had me go back over it, redo some shit, and then send it to you again. That's why I sound like that now.
Yeah, because like the part that he had sent me was just the raw beat. It wasn't no breaks. It wasn't no hooks and shit like that. And I was like, nah, I need this part for the hooks. Every hook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need this part. I want this to not stop. I want to hear that through the verse.
He basically co-produced the beat.
Well, that's why I think that's why projects come out good, because when you get both of the artists that's sitting there together and they actually fuck around, and like the producer and the artist, like how M and Dre would get together. Y'all look up videos on YouTube, see M and Dre. They'll sit there in the studio and they all be tweaking little shit. Yep. They want this sound here. They want, oh, I want to throw this here. I want to say that right here. And I want to be able to hear it and stuff. And it got to be smooth. Hold on. Your snare is overriding this part. So let's put a break right there where it dropped for a second and then snap back in. Like all of that shit that you get to do sitting there with the producer in the studio and shit. That's why for the, actually, believe it or not, the first song I laid down for this was 3 a.m. That was the first song I did for the whole project. Yep. And what it was is that I had booked some time. Shout out Trackside Studio. I booked some time down there. And when I went down there, the guy basically was like, he was basically like what you want to do? And I was like, well, I want to lay this down, but I want him to do this hook again in here, because when he sent me First 48, he sent me and he already had the hook on it, and I was like, that shit is hard. Right. That shit is fire.
And I was just bullshit. Actually, I was fucking around. I was fucking around. I was bullshit.
He was just fucking around. I was like, nigga, that shit hard as fuck. I was like, not only that.
That nigga liked it.
I was like, not only that, nigga, but you know, I ain't doing no features on this project, nigga, but you the executive producer, nigga. You might as well, I'll be damned if Dollar don't say shit on my whole shit, though. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, this is crazy. And I was like, nigga, he got a hook, that hook fire. Nigga, I'm using it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, keeping that shit just like that. You're just going to have to come into the big studio and relay it down again. So we went in Trackside, he relayed it down. That's on IG, too, if y'all want to check that out. At Young King 734 on all platforms. And, yeah, so that shit came out like that. So what I did was I laid 3 a.m. down. And then after that, I had him lay the hook for First 48. Then I took that home, wrote the verses to First 48, came back and laid First 48 down. You know what I'm saying? But 3 a.m. was the first track I did on here. You know what I'm saying? But that Flowers, that shit definitely, that shit just went hard in the fucking paint. You know what I'm saying? Now, on these two right here, these next two joints, these are the ones that he didn't do. Now, this is the thing. I wanted him to do everything on here, but at the time he wasn't in. Like, the thing about working with a producer is that you catch them in zones. You know what I'm saying? And at the time he wasn't in a zone that was making no hype, no, get up in the club. He wasn't making that. He wasn't making no swim move, no, you know, he wasn't making none of that shit. He was making laid back ass, dank blowing, slower beats and shit like that. And I was like, damn, he ain't gave me shit I could make no club shit to. And I can't put this project on hold. And we was busy as fuck. I was like, I gotta outsource like 2 beats at least. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to my niggas, Jizzy Beats and shit like that. And, you know,
shout out Jizzy.
You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to that nigga for holding shit down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I threw him on here, and it was just like, he was like, let this be my shot in the dark. I was like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I gave a nigga a chance, and, you know, he knocked it out the park. I like this shit. I threw it, this joint right here, I actually recorded this joint. I recorded this joint at Suite 328, and originally, I wanted this to be some sort of, how can I say, originally when I heard the beat, I wanted to make some kind of strip club anthem to it, but it ended up being more like a up-tempo, motherfucking stun on you, but ain't nothing nice ass joint, you know what I'm saying? But whatever it may have been, it came out, I call it Truce, and this is track 3. Let's get it. And I like how it start mellow tone right here, cause what I vision right here is me outside the club and the doors closed right there. We in the lobby of the club, and you know, we talking our shit. Then you open the door and the music cut up right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let go. Now it's like y'all open the door. How you pulling up on them with that thing? You know what I'm saying? So now, yeah, that's what I was putting on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. She want a G, nigga, educated, self-made. I seen these niggas left and right. I said, nigga, dap you up and go DM your babe.
Right. Niggas is dirty.
No, ain't just seen you and met you. Dap you up, yeah, nigga, blah, yeah, y'all, not blah, blah, blah. Go straight, be like, you know, so-and-so DM'd me? Like, about what? They're my homie, and that shit, it took my mind away.
These niggas dirty.
Yeah.
They play dirty games, so I play them back.
In the Maserati, and I'ma catch a body. Yeah, I go, niggas. Cause y'all some hoe niggas. Funny thing about that line right there, getting smoked out in the Maserati and shit like that, that actually is a song that's on volume 3. And volume 3 will be coming later this year. You know what I'm saying? And next year, well actually this year, you know, volume 3 get here is gonna be a story, a documentary about volume 3 and how that all came about and stuff and why it took so long for that to hit and stuff. It's basically gonna be like a documented version of an album. I'm gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying? Just look forward to volume 3. This is magnificence. You know what I'm saying? So that was Truce. like I said, that bitch was turned. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there on some other shit on that zone. I wanted to like really turn the energy of the album up. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I kept the shit moving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wanna let it wind down at all. So next came Cash in My Hand. This what ended up being the real strip club, man. We in this William gang.
I got the city in a trance, fuck making plans. About to hit the club and blow some bands with my fam. And all a nigga know is all this cash in my hand. When I throw it in the air, niggas with money understand. They got these hoes bouncing their ass, these hoes bouncing their ass, these hoes bouncing their ass. They got these hoes bouncing their ass. We be blowing money fast, so these hoes bouncing their ass. These hoes bouncing their ass, they got these hoes bouncing their ass. She lit, she turned, lil' mama got that work. She split, she twerk so much these other bitches look hurt. They big mad, she super bad, she taking all their money. These niggas out here throwing bands, it's so caked up, it ain't funny. Now the other girls gon' hate on her, wild out spray face on her. Next thing she'll turn around and smack a little bitch face for her.
Damn it, I was gonna wait for, but I ain't about to catch no case for. Walk up on shorty later on like, what you doing, baby, what you doing? They trying to fuck with you and get that potion moving. We can hit the school, we can hit the rooming. Bite a little juice and shake the juices. We can get into it like there's nothing to it. These hoes bouncing their ass.
These hoes bouncing their ass. They got these hoes bouncing their ass. We be blowing money fast, so these hoes bouncing their ass. These hoes bouncing their ass. They got these hoes bouncing their ass. And all a nigga know is all this cash in my hand. When I throw it in the air, niggas with money understand. They got these hoes bouncing their ass.
You won't lie.
These hoes bouncing their ass. These hoes bouncing their ass. They got these hoes bouncing
Looking crazy.
We be blowing money fast, so these hoes bouncing their ass. These hoes bouncing their ass. They got these hoes bouncing their ass. Backstage with our homegirls, we was throwing money.
Hurry up.
See all my niggas getting to the bag. Fucking bitches, blowing cash. Couple nights out with us niggas, you'll forget about the other life you had. Your hands up, your titties out, you cutting up, you wildin'. Your hair done, you turned up, you drunk, but you smiling. Well, go ahead, go get it. Go ahead, go get it. My niggas out here blowing money and you know you trying to get it. That's all I know is all this cash in my hand.
Hold on, man, over with.
You said you what?
Them blow. I'm getting high all day.
You said you go.
Yeah.
It's like, she already went back there.
Gummies.
All the time to come out here, she would come out during that song though.
Right.
It just murdered me, man. Like it just murders me, man.
Right.
Hair ain't good. Took her hair down and shit.
Yeah, we gotta get. I gotta get my son dreads retwisted this weekend. So, might get it.
But yeah, so that was Cash in My Hand. Now that was also recorded at Suite 328. The first half of it. Because I went in there with that beat and I just laid down the hook. And I didn't want to keep it that way because the hook actually used to say these bitches bouncing their ass, them bitches bouncing their ass. And for some reason I went in there, throwed as hell, motherfucking, just amped as fuck, and went in there when I went to lay it down for some reason, it was like, these hoes bouncing their ass. When he played it back, I was like, God damn, that shit fire. All right, you know what? Keep that shit just like that. Don't change nothing. Leave it just like that. So I came back later with the verses like done, you know what I'm saying? So I actually recorded the verses in trackside. But I originally started recording that and Truce. Truce was completely recorded in 328, Suite 328, but trackside was who finished that off for me. But that was
I came out for a couple of trackside recordings.
Yeah. And that was oh, shout out C Mills for engineering that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out C Mills
like that, for doing this thing on this shit. Yeah, it was just like a whole big thing. That song had been sitting undone just with that hook on it. And then I came back and was like, I'm throwing that shit on here. That shit gonna be fire. And it turned out good, man. I'm proud of that. That shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that came out how I needed it to. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Of course, this right here, 3 a.m. So y'all know 3 a.m. is the single, you know what I'm saying? It's been, let me see, like, I had got beats a while ago. I went and he came by, he had let me hear a whole bunch of beats. And I just went through and like kind of boatload of fucking beats. I got it written down somewhere over here, like track numbers. So they numbers in his MPC. So
nigga, like 20 beats.
Like it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh yeah, give me that. And so I hit him. When he hit, he'd be like, what beat? I'd be like, beat number, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So some of these motherfuckers, when I went to trackside to record them, still was called beat blah 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? So it was confused and shit. So I had to start coming up with the names of the songs immediately and shit. And, it's something you work through. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to record a project and shit.
And I got over 500 beats. I mean, new beats. Y'all don't know. I've been making beats for years. So I'm not new at this. I watched how the game changed and how they doing different things now. It's all a part of the game. You know what I mean? I like the old music and I like the new music. I like the shit the new niggas coming with. And young cats. They coming with some fire. So, just let you know, I got a lot of R&B beats. For any of y'all that do R&B, singing, hit me up. That's Billy L. Vinson 31 at Gmail. That's V as in Victor, ENSON, the Vinson, at 31 at Gmail. So I'm doing some R&B shit. I'm trying to get on some R&B tip too. But my nigga pulled me out the basement. He pulled me back up by the straps. Ooh.
Oh,